Hello, Mr. Leaf. How are you, cabbage? He's been dented. Oh, I like the bush.
Hello, welcome back to this week's vlog.
Hi.
And we can say this week because we posted one last week and we're going to post another one next week.
Resolutions, boys.
So, today's vlog is a little bit different because we actually went round and did a photo shoot at a bunch of different locations. We made like basically a photo shoot and then edited all the photos together.
In ADOBE Lightroom.
Just to see what we could do.
We basically wanted to take you along as we figure this out. We are not experts, so don't think this is a how-to thing, but if you're interested in seeing what amateurs and how amateurs, what they can do with photos, capital A, then join the ride. The reason why we did this is that we use Instagram, and Instagram, as you may know, has been changing quickly over the past few years, so we thought we need to step up and keep up. So
yeah. We're also going on holiday to New Zealand next week, and we thought this would be a perfect time to practice all of these skills, figure out all the kinks, work out all of that kind of stuff, so that when we're over there and we're in these beautiful places, we don't waste it and we can actually get some good photos of our holiday.
So if you liked the video, go like it, subscribe, comment, let us know, please. We need your help. We should actually just go to the spot. Are you guys ready to see Meags be like dopey?
Pre 5 AM. Let's roll the clip.
Good morning. It is 4:54 in the morning. I am just getting ready. I have all of my stuff packed there for the photo shoot. I'm just about to put some makeup on so that we can start going. I have to put some bagels in the oven and then I'm gonna go pick up Reagan. So let's go. Okay. I'm in the car now, if you couldn't tell. So it's 5:23. I'm about to go and get Reagan and we're gonna head up to McLaren Vale is the first stop. So we're gonna do some sunrise photos at the vineyards. Let's do it. We've acquired a Reag.
Oh.
We got some bagels.
Thanks, Maggie.
That's okay.
Hopefully we don't get it on the clothes, but
Let's hope.
yes. Boys, we got saved. Shitloads of jam just flicked on my plate.
You can hardly even see it.
Anyway, there's black stuff on my plate. It could have been on my clothes, and it would have been made for a bit of a meme for the photo, but that's alright.
It's alright, there's an app called Retouch for that.
What?
Wow, it's a bit lighter, isn't it?
Oh my god, yes. We gotta rush there because it's the only time crunch one of the whole episode, and then
We're taking a sunrise picture.
Yes.
That's what's going on, by the way. We're heading out to some vineyards, which we can see right in front of us, actually, right now. We're not going into the vineyards. We're just gonna like take some photos around them because obviously that's private property, and we don't want to damage the vineyards by walking through the soil because we know that that can damage them.
And we don't consent to you doing it, so don't do it.
So we're just gonna take it from the side of the road and get a good perspective. Keep going, baby.
All right.
Get a good perspective so that it looks like we're in there, but we're really not. So we're gonna start taking some pictures as soon as we get out the car so that we can, and we'll update you on what we take.
So we are not getting a sunrise shot. So depressing, but we can do many other things here though. So there's only so much you can do in a vineyard, especially when you don't want to trespass, so...
Yeah. We did kind of some that we could, which you would have seen. We'll see how they turn out. Both of us have like pretty much forgotten how to use the camera, so
yeah,
that's good.
What does AVTV mean?
But I'm really glad that we're doing this because it means that when we're on holiday, we will be able to figure out what has worked and what hasn't. So I think next up is Botanic Gardens.
Yes. So the first location, as you saw, is vineyards, like a vineyard down south. It was not what we expected. We got up at 5 to see the sunrise, but it was
huge. Get some cool shots because the way that the vineyards face, the sun comes through the vineyards. Never mind.
Anyway,
so many clouds.
So many clouds. So we try to salvage some photos. which I'll be showing you
Did
in a
what
second.
we could. Basically, it was just so cloudy and we just tried to use the diffuse light in the best way that we could. We weren't stoked with it. We knew in the moment that the light wasn't the best, but we tried and it was our first shot of the day. This is when, yeah, we also figured out we forgot how to use the camera.
Yeah.
So these are some of the raw images that we got. They're not perfect. Pop, pop, pop. And Reagan is going to tell us how you edit them.
So basically, the clip I showed, it's not the best one of the lot, but it was one that I thought maybe we could rescue. So essentially, we put a preset from Peter McKinnon. He's got some great presets, so I'll put a link down below of his things. We're not being endorsed by him or anything like that. We're not getting paid, but I use them myself. Basically, we picked one that works with the photo.
Yep.
And then I thought I need to drop the exposure a little bit because it was a bit too bright. The whites were a bit too bright too, or they were too low. I then thought that my shirt was too blue from this preset, so I did drop the shirt color to white, which made it less saturated and suit for the rest of the photo. I thought it might be fun to make the grass more saturated and more like stand out. So instead of using a different preset, I just brought up the I believe the saturation of the grass. So this is the first shot. It's not perfect, but it was definitely a first try, and I wanted to see what we could do with it. As you see in the ones in the future, we got better. Got much better.
So these are some of the before and afters.
It is 7:15.
And Meg's ready for a nap.
I'm struggling. Oh, we're gonna get a coffee.
Guys, if you got a photo shoot,
Plan it.
plan it out, because we have not at all.
The Botanic Gardens that we were gonna shoot at doesn't open till 8:30.
And those lazy sags of bones aren't awake to open their place.
Anyway, we're gonna stop and get a coffee we might end up sitting there for half an hour and figuring out a game plan.
Yeah, I wish I had paper. I don't have paper. Damn it.
We'll figure it out. But man, I need a coffee. Oh, let's go. Right, we have moved on to Hawthorne Dean. We've got some flowers to take some photos with. We're gonna kind of go in this like creaky bit. Creaky? That doesn't sound good. But this kind of creek area in the bushes and shit. Hopefully it looks good.
Change, lads.
Yes, Reagan's changed. And then he's gonna half change again. I think he looks so freaking cute. Anyway, let's take some pictures.
So we just finished, I think we finished up shooting here, and I'm very happy with what we shot.
That last one is my favorite so far.
It's really cool. We'll do it without any changes, but they're really cool shots. So we're now moving on to the Botanic Gardens. I forgot to press record, but that's fine.
I'm gonna have an outfit change because I've been in this for 2 locations now, and I think I might change into a dress. We'll see.
And if you guys see rubbish, we're not doing this to get clout, but if you see rubbish, so Meaghan's like literally this is what she's about. If you see rubbish, please pick it up.
I just feel like you gotta leave the place better than you found it.
Yeah, and I didn't want to like put this in here just for the sake of, you know, look at us, we're cleaning up stuff, but you know, hopefully if this video goes viral, we can spread a message about,
like, we're not supposed to be here, so we may as well leave it better than we found it.
yeah. And the fact of the matter is that there are literally bins right there, so people are just lazy.
All right, Hawthorne Dean. This was not a planned location, and I think arguably the best location.
Very
honestly.
surprisingly. It was behind a playground, next to like a creek.
We had a bunch of people walking their dogs past us. It was like just hit 8 o'clock in the morning when we were here. We were waiting for the Botanic Gardens to open because they didn't open till 8:30. So we decided to grab a coffee and then go
watch
there.
TikToks in our car.
Yeah, we spent a good probably 25 minutes watching TikToks, just passing the time while we were waiting for the Botanic Gardens to open. But we made use of the flower crowns, as you saw. I actually made them for mine and my sister's dogs, but they worked.
So this will be the second video, the second and last thing I'll explain about editing, because a lot of them were in between that. Yeah. Essentially, this kind of outlines, if you shoot properly and make sure you shot as good as it can be, it makes your post-editing so much easier. So all we did was literally, and the hardest choice for this photo was the fact that which preset we wanted to, what kind of vibe we wanted to create, because we had the perfect photo for it. So it would work with basically all the presets. So we did choose one of them, and then all I had to do was drop the exposure down a little bit just to make it seem cooler, because it was a bit too bright. And here it is. It is a really cool shot.
One of my favorites.
You look awesome in it, man. Seriously.
Here's some of our favorite before and afters from this location.
If this isn't showing you like primary school girl wearing a dress, and I don't know what, she's getting changed, and look, she's wearing jeans still.
There we go, alright. Alrighty, next up is the Botanic Gardens. The ones that we waited so long for them to open. We went in, empty car park. I had 2 outfit changes here, so we took a little bit of time and shot the first couple of shots, and then another little bit of time, and I took some photos in my yellow dress that I made with my mum 2 years ago now. We took a couple of photos. The light was way too harsh on the yellow dress photos, I think, but we made it work mostly. My skin turned a little bit orange, so that's probably something we're gonna have to figure out before we go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
But the ones of me by the lake, I really, really love. So here are some before and afters of what we got at this location.
There are so many more though, guys. I just want to let you know there's so many more. They're like this much off.
Yeah.
It's just like a tiny bit off, and I haven't got the experience or skill to
just perfect them.
Yeah. New location, doing the like urban scene. That's why Meag's got the boots on.
Oh yeah. Which is more like Reagan's aesthetic.
So we're at the next stop. We're just getting changed because we took some shots already, but I'm going to change into pants. Me just got changed into, I think, her last outfit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, heck yeah, let's do it.
Bowden.
Bowden.
What a location. Shout out to our friend Ashley who lives in Bowden.
Look,
he loves it.
That place was weird in all ways. We're shooting and there was like tradies and stuff looking at us going, what
They're like staring at us, we're trying to change in the car. It was a whole thing. But for sure, a close second for favourite location of the day. We just did so much here within, what, like 3 streets?
Yeah.
There were 3, like we literally went across 3 streets and that was it.
And can we show you, I'm sorry to ruin this, but look at these like different moods out of this geographical location. There's so many different things out of the same spot. It's weird.
Yeah. So I had 2 outfits here. Reag you had 2 as well.
Do I have 2? Yeah,
yes,
let me go.
You did. So we took some photos. It's gonna be so hard to pick the favorites, but here's the before and afters. There were so many more photos here. We definitely had a lot of people watching us, but we took so many because it was just such a cool location. It was so diverse. So please don't think this is all we did.
We did much more, and like I said, they're just a little bit off. So essentially, to get them out to how they look on the screen, we basically just exported them as a batch export, and what we also did is went past each one and pressed Shift R on all the photos, so it replaced the original, exported those as originals as opposed to raw file. If you don't know, raw files are huge, so we had made little exports, and then we rolled them back to the updated version. But be careful, that might stuff up some of the photos. 2 out of the 33 that we did on that batch were ruined. Those are the ones where Meag was doing the cool like
foot stuff.
So be careful, if you don't have a backup, you might ruin it.
So here is just a little few more that we really liked. We just wanted to sprinkle them in here just to show you our work that we're so proud of. But thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. We hope that you enjoyed this new style of content. We certainly had so much fun shooting it.
It was a lot of fun. I woke up at 5 and I haven't had a dummy spit yet.
Yeah, I know, and it's 8:45. No, 8:45. My bad.
Yikes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you liked this. If you did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up because it lets us know that you like this kind of content and perhaps we'll go out and make more of it. We're thinking about making this a seasonal thing.
Yep. If you have any tips or suggestions, if you're a photo person, please chuck them in.
There was one photo in Bowden where Reagan looked like he was actually photoshopped into it, and we don't know.
Look at this! No, please. I will not put it on my Instagram because I have a laugh at it, but it doesn't make sense. Like, it's such a cool shot. I like the bush. Oops. I like that bush. It's just like, it looks like I've been like slapped on. Like, what the hell?
So if you know how to fix that, please comment down below. Let us know how to do that because we are here to learn.
Yes.
Anyway, we will see you guys in next week's vlog when we are flying to New Zealand.
What do the New Zealanders say when they say hello?
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Goodbye.
See ya.